Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. I don't know if you've seen this already, but if you, as you know, like where is GC right now? Pretty much Grand Cross, they're not doing really too much with it. They now Scotty. I don't know. Was Scotty a good release? You let me know what you think about that one. That was your release for this week here. Next week, so this was going to happen. GC is going to be a little bit more bare this month for players, unless it's like a collab, because again, players don't really care for OC, and most likely it's some sort of OC update next. So you already know how GC is going to go for players. They're just going to be like, you know what I mean? So that's that. But I wanted to show this to you. It looks like whatever GC has been doing and whatever Grand Cross has implemented, it looks like they all implemented that stuff for Origin to take it and take it very well. I wanted to show you a lot of implementations that you got over here in Grand Cross is officially going over to 70s Origin. So I wonder, will the vice versa happen? Will Grand Cross get anything that Origin has to offer? For example, we would love to see whatever Tiore is as a character over here in Grand Cross. She's a very cool character. Again, pretty much a canon character as well. Would be very nice to see her in this game, and other characters as well that are now confirmed to be written, obviously, by the author, and also partnered with Netmarble to get that done. I wonder, are those characters that we will be able to see over here in GC? That's the question. Then I wanted to show this to you also and show you what's going on, and you'll understand this in 2 seconds to see this video. You'll understand it. Take a look, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Here we go. So genuinely, I'm going to stand by this. The Gamescom trailer and the FGS trailer, so there were 2 trailers that dropped yesterday for 70s Origin. The trailer with the Gamescom really didn't show too much. It was them like paying homage to the actual anime and such. For example, we get our first official and first like really good look at what Escanor looks like. And if he were to be added into the game, which we know he's going to be there, right? His axe showed up in the original trailer. But we do get our first look at him, and he looks very sick over here. Absolutely annihilating Estarossa, as again, it's flashbacks, right? Showing off that, paying homage to that. And then also going on to say like, this is its own story going after that. With Tristan, Tiore, and obviously the ones to come after. They show off the flying mechanic, they show off a bunch of other mechanics over here, and it was a very, very cool trailer, but again, it was just more pre-rendered stuff, nothing that showed like really cool gameplay, didn't show the HUD, didn't show most of the stuff here, so I was kind of let down with the original Gamescom trailer. It looked beautiful, it really hit you for a little bit, and again, it was a 1-minute trailer, so they weren't like copping out with like a 30-second trailer. It was very nice for how it was designed. Sadly, again, when they show everyone running into battle, they show everyone except Escanor. We got one of the sins, we got 2 sins, we got 3 sins, 4 sins, 5 sins, 6 sins, not the 7th. Very annoying that they didn't show Escanor again. Like, they keep doing that. Like, you think that they're going to show Escanor, they just don't show Escanor. So he is officially like not shown as a character yet beyond a flashback sequence. So he is going to 100% be added to the game. It's just they're purposely like, you know, in this case, they're just edging you. Like, genuinely speaking, it's like you want to see him, they're not showing him. So very depressing, but yeah, that was the trailer there. Nothing crazy, nothing cool. Then they dropped the FGS trailer, and the FGS trailer blew me away. Like, genuinely speaking, this has 1.5k likes. This has 1.2k likes. Because you know that everybody watched this and understood, like, this is like what you wanted. You want gameplay, and this showed you everything you needed to know. And it showed you everything Grand Cross already made and added. They've taken it and put it here. So first off, you can ride, yes, you heard me right, you can ride the demonic beasts. That sounded so weird how I said it. You can piggyback off of, there we go, the demonic beasts. Eknir's right there. You have Harvestlinger. Looks like Skull and Hottie are going to be added as well. I'm guessing also Radisker. You can ride Radisker. That's going to be crazy. You have different flyable pets and everything associated. And there you go. You have Harvestlinger here too. So many of the things that Grand Cross has, apparently this game is going to take that and just work off of that. For example, all the promotional arts and everything, they just redid from 70s Grand Cross here. A lot of the assets, also the cut-ins, are just redid from Grand Cross there, just redrawn and optimized for the game pretty much. Obviously, the characters that they've already designed, the animations are very similar. The renders and everything is very similar. So they definitely had all that inspiration. It was like reused assets in a way. Not like it's a bad thing, right? Always good to, you know, here and there reuse it if it's gonna make the game. You know, them focus on other things more important and better than that. But again, they show off so much gameplay over here and puzzle building and map changes and everything. Seeing this, I was watching this pretty much on like full screen and everything. You know, my TV pretty much. Genuinely speaking, this looks so beautiful. I was shocked. Out of everything FGS had to show, like gacha-wise, this genuinely, in my opinion, blew away every gacha there. I know that everyone in my comment section says, like, this game's gonna die right away. I will say it now. Out of all of probably Netmarble's games that I have played recently, this is 100% the most polished game, especially after reading a lot of their invest reports and some other information that I know that you may not know. This has to be a very good game for them for a very specific reason. I will share what that reason is soon, but I don't know if I can say it right now, but for them, they have to be this good. And with them making this good, I think they've definitely done it. If you've seen this game back then, it looked like crap. I'm going to be very honest with you. It looked very rough around the edges, very bad when it came to animations, very bad when it came to, like, I told you this. I was blatant in my video back then when we saw it 2 years ago. I told you that when the gameplay came through at G-Star, I was like, hey, that traversal system looks like garbage. Garbage, dude. Since then, they've added flying. Since then, they've added so many things to make that all look much better. And also, the combat system looks a lot more optimized. After, I'm guessing, releasing Solo Leveling Arise, understanding the faults and everything they had there, they definitely adjust them over here. And again, they show off so much in this trailer, it's not even funny. This is the biggest, like, you know, show off the goods you would ever see here, because again, it's been so long since Origin has shown off the goods, and here they showed everything they had to. They got the HUD system, so again, they are keeping notification system from Game of Thrones King's Road. They have a notification system just like this. They have, I'm guessing, your characters, your bag, your probably gacha somewhere here, one of these two maybe, your notices. Over here, you can open up for the rest of the menu, and then again, you can dismount off of each one of them. Over here, you have your characters that you can swap between, so it's 4 characters. You're currently playing as this one. It shows that clearly selected. You have ults available for all of these ones. Shows your typings and such. Have the abilities here, this stuff. They've cleaned up the UI so well too. Remember, the UI back then, again, was also very cluttered, very crappy, very, you know, how we clearly copied off of somebody, right? That's what it looked like. It looks so much better now, especially. So they've definitely knew what they were doing when it came to polishing and doing everything here. And then also the damage, the numbers, everything looks so clean. And again, you can see over here what it looks like when an NPC is near you. You also saw back then what it looked like when players were near you. Very well done. I'm genuinely saying it. So I think this is why the closed beta test finally got announced, because they're at a point where the game is playable, the game is ready to be tested, the game is ready to be shown off. Because remember, it was playable 2 years ago during G-Star. It was available then for players, or for players. They were able to go on stage and try it out, and go on the if you were at the show for G-Star, you were able to test the game yourself. So again, it was ready and playable 2 years ago. Now imagine 2 years later, that much polish, that much issues at Netmarble, that much stuff that had to happen for this game to get even better. They definitely did it. And again, at the end there, they finally show off some of the new characters over here, and finally official gameplay for them. For example, this is a character you do not have in Grand Cross. Over here in Origin, finally our first ever character. And then over here, another character you do not have in Grand Cross. This is again Jericho. Yes, the weird Jericho. You know what it is? Being a Jericho fan in 2025 is like the worst thing you can be. Dude, I used to like Jericho. She was like, you know this if you watch my channel for like a very long time. Jericho was like my favorite character out of original 7DS, and then they butchered her, bro. I can't even publicly say I like Jericho anymore, because I can't. It doesn't work like that anymore, bro. They butchered my character. But Deanne shows up over here, also looking very, very cool, and then smacking the ground with like an axe over here. For a second, when I was watching like during FGS, I'm like, oh my god, she's using Sacred Axe Rita, what the hell? And no, it was just a regular battle axe. But they did show off the first OC character, so out of everything, I think everyone shown, this is the only OC character confirmed playable. It looks like that's the case. There's a little short one that runs around. I don't know if she's playable or not, because they haven't shown gameplay of her, but they've shown gameplay of her now so many times. So she is 100% playable. That other OC is not playable clearly. His name is Draco King Drake. That's him over there. Or that's him over here. It doesn't look like he's playable. It looks like he's a villain. So that's where that is. And again, another character over here. These are all official characters, pretty much, right? And done by the author and Netmarble in partnership. So very cool. What do you think? Let me know. But yeah, they've taken whatever Grand Cross had, improved off it. Do they show it again at the end here? I'll show it to you. I think he's riding. No, I think I already missed that, right? Yeah, over here. He rides Harvestlinger. Look at that, dude. Harvestlinger. That's why they designed them, I'm guessing. They just used the models, shrunk them down, used them here. Harvestlinger, Eknir, I'm guessing all the demonic beasts. I wouldn't be shocked now Catastrophes or OCs or Ragnarok even shows up in here. Ragnarok is now canon to the world of 7DS Origin. Didn't realize that. Technically speaking, it is now canon to the world of 7DS Origin, so let me know what you think. Take care, have fun. It's the video.